Hi folks, and welcome back to my channel. And in this video we're going to look at the Rode wireless microphone systems for video and film production. The one on the left is what we call the Rode Filmmaker set. Runs you about 400 euros, and it's been on the market since a couple of years already. It's been, for me, very reliable. However, there are some issues with it, and we'll have a look at that in a few seconds. On the right hand side, the brand new solution from Rode, the Wireless Go. Much smaller, and I think personally a lot better and a lot cheaper. So folks, here we have it. On my right hand side we have the Filmmaker set with the receiver kit, and we've got also the transmitter set. It's a pretty big device which you can clip on your belt, and you're going to need an external microphone, and that's where it connects over here. And I have the microphone laying here, and this is one of the worst things I've ever seen. This is the microphone set. It has a 3mm jack, and it actually can lock in place with this screw, and you need to put it in on the top of the unit, and now you can work. But you can imagine if you wear this on your belt or your pants, and then you have the microphone clipped to yourself, that this is getting in the way. And what is happening with the Filmmaker set is that this cable here tends to snap or break. And it is that cable right here that connects to the 3mm jack. And that tends to break right here. So I put a little spring from a pen on it just to support it a bit better, but that's where it typically breaks. And here I have my old cable that actually broke, and if you look carefully you can actually see it right there. So that is a drawback on these cables from the Filmmaker set. And if you have to replace this is expensive. I've seen it with a lot of people that are using this kit, and they always break. This is my 5th cable, and I actually now put a little spring on it to prevent it from bending over. And if you have to replace this cable, you can unscrew the lavalier microphone from it in the top, and then, see? And then you can connect it. So you have to buy this proprietary connector which is attached to the cable. Now this cable is supposed to be a Kevlar cable, and it should be very strong. It is not. I have a whole bunch of replacements that I had over the years because they always broke, and they're not cheap. I think I paid around 35 to 40 euros for just the cable or the wire for the microphone. So I didn't like that. That's a real negative point on this set, Filmmaker set. It operates at the 2.5 gigahertz, 2.4 gigahertz, and it takes the signal up to about 100 meters. It has batteries inside, and the batteries are the traditional AA batteries, and depending what type you have, they will last longer or shorter. But I've been filming with this set for over 16 hours with the same batteries. So that is the Filmmaker set. One of the other things you have on this set is that you can actually select the channels you're working on. You have multiple channels to work with, and you can remotely mute the system. So if you are in a conversation and you don't want any more voice to be recorded, then you can press the button and you can mute it, and it will actually mute. And here we have the new Wireless Go kit from Rode. Very nice, very small, very light, and you can see the difference, right? I mean, look at that. This is a transmitter from the Filmmaker set, and this is a transmitter from the new kit. Huge difference. So if I have to work on cars and vehicles and whatever you have, and have a lot of movement going on and activity, I prefer this because I can just clip this on my jacket or on my shirt or whatever. This is an issue. The cable is always in the way. With this, you don't have that issue. The transmitter has a built-in microphone, really good. And it doesn't have separate batteries anymore. They are built in, but you can recharge them over a miniature USB connection. The cable comes with the box, which is good. And the other good thing is it has a built-in microphone, high quality microphone. And it comes with a couple of caps. This is one of those caps that you can just plug on it, and then you're safe for the wind. And let me see if I can plug it on there. I don't have my glasses on, so it's a bit difficult. There we go. So see, so this looks cool, I think, and it doesn't fall off. It's pretty good. So, and then you can take it off if you don't need it. But you can also connect a standard microphone. So you can use the lavalier microphone from your old set and connect it to your new set. There you go. Now, the only drawback is that you cannot lock it down. So there's no screw or thread to lock this down. So that's the only drawback. But then again, I don't have that issue. I probably will use it always without a microphone. And for the rest, there is not much more to say on this unit right here on the transmitter. On the receiver, you have, again, the on and off switch. It's the same charging capability as a transmitter. So you have to use a USB power adapter to charge it. And you can charge it while you're using it, which is another good point. On and off switch is on the bottom. And then you have a gain control, dB gain. So you can have 3 levels. So in 3 steps, it can control the gain. It's a bit the same as on the Filmmaker set, where you also had a control button right here, which can flip between different attenuations or amplification levels. So all by all, I think this is a really good set. If I can recommend it, and I'm not a salesman for Rode, I would certainly recommend this new set. It's so light, so easy to use. Battery life on the new set is about 7 hours. Now, I haven't tried it. The only other drawback you have on the new set, if that is a drawback for you, is the fact that the distance or the coverage area in free open air is less than with this set. The Filmmaker set allows you to go up to about 100 meters distance between transmitter and receiver, where the new set is probably around 65 to 75 meters. But for what I do, that is more than enough. The other drawback, if there is one again on this set, is that the transmitter does not have a mute capability, so you cannot push the button and mute it. But then again, I've just pushed the power off switch and we are done as well. What I haven't tried yet is try to find out if I can use different channels. I couldn't see any channel selection on this one, whereby on the old system, the Filmmaker set, you can actually choose the channel. If you had the channel on the 2.4 gigahertz that was a bit noisy, you could actually select another one. I have the impression that the new set does that switching automatically. So, all by all, this is a great set, and it comes with a couple of hoods like this for your microphone. It comes with the 2 USB cables to charge the 2 units at the same time. And of course, this little cable right here, which is to connect your receiver to your camera. So now I'm going to show you the difference on a setup on a camera, on how that looks like, with the new kit and with the old kit, and then you can make up your own mind. I like this because it's half the price of that one, and it's so much better. I have mounted the Wireless Go receiver onto the camera just to give you an impression on how smooth that looks like. I also placed on the side the transmitter, which you normally would wear on your belt or in your jacket. And I'll let you be the judge what is looking better. Folks, we are nearing the end of this video, and what I can say is that the Wireless Go from Rode is a great system. It's light, very affordable, very good quality. I have not experienced any sound quality difference between the Filmmaker set and this set. So this is a great tool, and I think I want to conclude with small is the new big. Thank you for viewing. Bye-bye.